Hi Leo, hi Lions. This is Audrey Allison, and I'm very happy to be here. And thank you for tuning in. Let's get to it. There is a lot. I say that every month, but it's like every month it just gets crazier and crazier with the intensity of these planets. Okay, April 5th, Venus is going into Pisces. This is affecting your eighth house. Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces, meaning that she is allowed to be and do her most beneficial work in this sign. So, your eighth house is the house of sex, transformation, other people's resources, and change, and regeneration, and rebirth, and death, if I didn't say that. Venus bringing love and beauty and sensuality to this eighth house, you could find that when you are intimate, you are more about making love than you are sex. It feels like there's a sensuality that's occurring in the eighth house. This could also mean, if it's not regarding sex, it could also mean that there is a mutual reciprocation between you and someone else's income or finances or resources. So there could be very giving time, and inheritances and wills and estates and trusts and things like that are the deeper intense areas of the eighth house. So that could also be happening starting the 5th of April. On the 7th of April, Mercury is quickly transiting into Aries. Mercury's transiting twice again this month. Mercury's joining Uranus in on the 7th, and this is affecting your ninth house. So what this could mean with Uranus and Mercury together in the ninth, you could suddenly and unexpectedly, shockingly, be going across the country or abroad, outside of the country. Ninth house is very far away locations, long distance travel, and Uranus bringing shocking news. Uranus shocks and surprises and has very sudden change involved with it, stationed next to Mercury. You could receive a phone call or information or an email regarding studying also. Studying and teaching abroad could happen with Mercury going into Aries on the 7th in the ninth house. Higher education is the ninth house. Philosophies and religions. You could suddenly take on a whole new philosophy in regards to who you are in life. On the 14th of April, Pluto is going to retrograde at 13 degrees Capricorn. This is going to be one of those planets and signs involved in the grand square that we are having in mid-April. On the 14th, Pluto retrogrades in Cap in your 6th house through September 23rd of 2014. So, your daily routine, your health, your working out, your schedule, your every hour in the day from 9 to 5, your regimen is going to be affected by this retrograde. Pluto is a very intense planet, okay? With him direct in the 6th, I would say that you would be very focused on intensely working out. With him retrograde and slowing down, he could get even deeper in your 6th, and you could feel like you don't want to. He doesn't give you energy, but he brings an intensity to the area. And with him retrograde there, you might not feel an intense drive to get that 6th house in order. So you have to concentrate a lot on that. You have to almost willfully keep your schedule together. I think that Pluto will be transforming you in that 6th. That's what he wants to do. He wants to change your habits in the 6th house as well. And he's relentless. So you have to get your health regime together and stick with that through September 23rd. Now we have our first eclipse on April 15th, which is a full moon lunar eclipse. Eclipses eclipse things out of your life, bring change. Okay, this is at 25 degrees Libra, and this will be in your 3rd house of communications, Leo. So, and third house is also study and teaching and local travel, siblings, neighbors, things that are close to you in proximity, people in places in close proximity. There's a change in regards to this. You're changing maybe how you're communicating with your siblings or your neighbors or in general. Now, this is one of two eclipses we're having. After this first eclipse, you could actually change your courses that you're taking too in school or college or online courses. You could switch it up because the third house would govern those courses as well. On the 19th, the sun is going into Taurus, okay? So it's happy spring. And this is your 10th house. This is it. This is this is big, Leo. Taurus is another fixed sign like you. So this is a very sturdy placement. When the sun is shining in your 10th house of career, like it does every year on April 19th through May 20th, the limelight is on you. It's all about your social status and your leverage and how people are in the outside world are perceiving you on a big, massive social level, social media. The 10th house of career is very important, and the sun is shining there, so you could do your best work at this time. Now, the day after the sun goes into this beautiful placement, we have the craziest thing ever happening in the sky, the most intense thing, which is this grand cardinal cross, the grand square. Here are the team players involved. It's all of the cardinal signs in astrology. We have cardinal signs, fixed signs, and mutable signs. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, which is exactly where the square is taking place. We have Uranus stationed in Aries. We have Jupiter stationed in Cancer. We have Mars retrograde in Libra, and we have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. So, and these are all at 13 degrees from each other, an exact 13-degree grand square, which is bringing a tremendous amount of pressure and intensity and anxiety. But it's also these planets in combination with one another, with the exception of Jupiter, which is the only guy in the party who's like, hey, where's all the fun at? He doesn't understand why he got mixed up with all of these disruptive and angry, aggressive planets like Mars, and then shocking, explosive combination of Pluto and Uranus, because Jupiter is opposing Pluto, and Uranus is squaring Pluto. It's just a very shocking combination. There could be a lot more earthquakes at this time, and volcanic eruptions, electrical eruptions. This is a very combustible energy. That's the word I'm looking for, combustible. I was actually traveling last month with a girlfriend, and we left a day earlier than scheduled because we just had a feeling that something would happen. I actually predicted the earthquake 12 hours before it occurred, and we left our trip early, and sure enough, it was due to an earthquake. We had it the next day. But I do expect more earthquakes to happen in April. In fact, we had one last night, and I know this is due to the square because Uranus and Pluto and Mars, 13 degrees from each other, is bringing this on, okay? Okay, so these four cardinal signs are where your action is going to be most intensified. This is affecting your third house, your sixth house, your ninth house, and your 12th house. Third house of communications and friends and neighbors and siblings. I'm sorry, not friends. Neighbors, close proximity to you, unless your friends live real close to you. Communications and study and speech. The sixth house of daily regimen and routine and health. Ninth house of higher education and faraway travel and religions and philosophies. And your 12th house of spirituality and psychic ability and innate creative talents, things that you were born with. Not things that you just discovered in life, okay? So you can definitely expect those areas to be squaring each other off on the 20th and 21st of this month. Now, April 23rd, Mercury's transiting again into Taurus. So it's quickly in your 10th house again of career. This is a very busy month for you as far as your social status and where you want to project yourself into your career realm, Leo. All eyes on you. Okay, so keep your sixth house in order. Keep looking your best and get to the gym and work it out. We have a new moon solar eclipse in this 10th house of career, again, 8 degrees Taurus on the 29th of April. It's no joke here. This is definitely happening. There will be job changes or promotions or a shifting. Eclipses eclipse things out of your life that are no longer working for you or suiting you, and the universe has your best intentions at heart. Okay, so go with the change. There will be change in these eclipse areas, which are your 3rd house and your 10th house. But see, change isn't bad. Change could elevate you to a higher status. Change could bring in, maybe it's uncomfortable at first because people don't like change, and you're a fixed sign, Leo, so you're not going to like change too much, understandably. However, embrace change, and there could be new players coming into your world. I'm going to pull some cards for you as well. I got the decks out. I also have my astrology deck out too because I've been receiving emails from people asking where it went, so I brought it back. Okay, let's see. What is up? There's a lion on this card, Leo. Okay, so King of Coins, lion. I love it. I love it that I know that these cards make sense to me. You are the master of your environment and occupation. The King of Coins is the 10th house, which I've just been talking about. You see how his paw is on the dollar, on the coin? He's all, this is my dough. You know, you're going to be earning some status, leverage, success, social status, social media status in the month of April, Leo. It's unavoidable. I love it! Okay, let me pull another one. The Two of Wands. Mercury and Venus. And yes, Mercury's transiting twice this month, okay, into Aries and Taurus, into the 9th and 10th house, and Venus is going into the 8th house where it's exalted. This card represents one lover being lost into the other. Aphrodite and Hermes. Okay, Hermes the messenger and Aphrodite the goddess of love. This symbolizes that you are drawn to a passion this month, Leo, fire sign. It's all kind of adding up to me. These transits are going to bring things in for you. Please don't be afraid of them. I feel like you're going to have the right people brought to you, the right connections in regards to your career. So let it manifest, let it come, okay? Don't run away from the change. Let me pull some astrological cards as well. This is Cancer. That's a beautiful card. And this is where Jupiter's stationed right now. I pulled this in a previous reading. Jupiter's stationed in Cancer and also involved in that grand cardinal square. And this is affecting your 12th house of spirituality, psychic ability, and your creative endeavors. So also trust your gut through this grand square, because Cancer for you is the 12th house. Your quiet intuition is where you need to heed. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading. My name is Audrey Alison, and if you'd like to read with me, you can visit me at audreyallison.com, and I'm also on Facebook at Audrey Allison Astrology and Tarot. Thank you so much, Leo. I love you, and I will see you next May. Have a sweet day. Bye.